I'm sure younger.
Yeah, you're younger for sure. A lot of, I mean, like their profession, a lot of times they were creatives. I'm trying not to.
Okay, so let's start with Virginia first. Obviously, we get to hear um, a lot more with their situation with Devin and Virginia, right? And we get to see how their connections are slightly different, right? So Virginia is somebody who was in the NBA, but not necessarily sports centered. Devin is very sports centered in terms of basketball, and so is Brittany. But Virginia is less so. Okay, and Virginia lets us know her background of why her relationships have not been going well. She has been choosing bad men. Okay, and she said she's been choosing men that are younger than her. She said they seem to be younger than her. I said, wait, why does she keep dealing with younger people? I said, why does she keep dealing with, and I guess because of her profession, but I said, why does she keep dealing with younger men? I said, we need to look at that. Something's about that, because obviously she looks younger as well, so that's also another thing. But she's been dealing with them. And so unfortunately, as she's been dealing with them, what's ended up happening is that these young men have also been self-centered and not really thinking about her. And I wondered, her choosing someone so self-centered, and I said, what is the other side of that? Here's the other side. Someone choosing someone so self-centered also probably speaks volumes about you, that you are not centered enough. Oh, let me tell somebody, okay? If you keep choosing people that seem to be self-centered, it's because you're not centered enough. You are choosing self-centered people because you don't center yourself enough to take up space. So the self-centered person has more space. So, for instance, if you ever sit on a train or sit in a car, right, or sit in the back seat of a car, right, and you see how people sit with their legs open. Now, the person who's self-centered just opens their leg and don't care about what anyone else's legs are doing. But if you are very not centered yourself, you will try to keep yourself as small as possible because you don't want to take up space. Okay? And so what ends up happening is the self-centered person takes up more space because you're refusing to take up space. So again, this comes back to the relationship with yourself and what relationship you have with yourself. Why is it that you can't center yourself? Why is it that Virginia, a beautiful, eloquent, smart, intelligent, well versed, seemingly in a good career, why can't you center yourself? Well, the background of where you've come from. She says she's only seen good relationships with her grandparents. What happened to her mother and her father? And not only that, and in fact, I don't want to jump ahead because I might be talking about future stuff that hasn't happened yet. Okay, I don't think it's happened yet. Okay. In the future, she tells us this. So I don't want to jump ahead. She will tell us some of this stuff later on. Okay. So I don't want to go there, that place. I don't jump ahead. But there's stuff that she hasn't dealt with. And because she hasn't dealt with them, right, the way she shows up in a relationship, this is why she keeps meeting these type of men. So when I tell people about men and women, I'm saying to you that you are in control and you are the person who is accessing these people. When we always talk about the other person and the market is bad and they're bad and this and that, you are not focusing on yourself. You are focusing the issue on others rather than doing the work yourself. How do you show up? How do you show up, man or woman? How do you show up? I keep telling you, if your man keeps telling you that women are always bad, I'm looking at them as a problem. Because why is it women are always bad, but there are other people meeting good people? Why is it there are women always saying that men are trash, but there are women meeting great men? You're showing up in a particular way. Right? So you've got to look at how you're showing up. So when she let us know that she had been dating these type of men, and she said, she basically said that he's probably the first kind of person that she's dated that's a nice guy. Now, first and foremost, I never like nice guys. I don't like the term nice guy. Okay? I don't like the term nice guy. And the fact she labeled him a nice guy, I was a little bit concerned. I don't like being called nice. I'm not nice. Okay? I'm not nice. I'm a kind person, yes. I'm a good person. I'm not nice. You know what I'm saying to you? I didn't like that term that she labeled him as. You know what I mean? Because usually that term, when you label someone as being nice, you're the labeling of someone being nice, oftentimes, versus good, I mean, let me write down this what a nice word actually means before I break it down, okay? Because I don't want to misquote what I'm going to say in this instance, right? Okay, so the word nice means to be pleasant, agreeable, satisfactory, right? And it's the agreeable part that I don't like. When nice is employed, it's the agreeableness that I don't like, because oftentimes that agreeableness isn't true. Nice girls, nice guys are a problem, and that's why it looks like other people are called B words. Oh, like, you know, that book that is written that says women that are B words, they're the ones that get men. Yeah, it looks like that, but that she's not being a B word. All she is that she is realizing that she can't be nice. Being nice is being agreeable, which is actually not being true. You're not being true. You don't agree with that thing. You don't agree with it, but you're being agreeable because you want to be nice. So you don't want to be nice. You want to be kind, yes, and you want to be a good person. But she did go on to correct herself and say to him that he's a kind person as well. So she did correct it a little bit better.
Basties, man.
No, go for it. No, I'm just kidding.
They were just a little bit more like self-centered, and you don't really see that way.
Oh, you just wait. No, I'm just kidding.
That's so funny. I came here really.
So, so I said, so in that space, we see how she talks about the push the men that she's dated in the past, and them usually being, I guess, like she feels like he's kind, and that's what she's been looking for. And I guess because what she's experienced in dating realms, okay, all right, what she's experienced in the dating realm, she's not had it, and I get it, okay, I get it. She's not had it, and so she's looking for it outside of herself. Can I just say this? A lot of people do this when they look for the very thing outside themselves. You are it, what you're looking for. And I'm not saying be single, by the way. I'm saying you are it, what you're looking for. And it takes a little bit of a time to let your brain think on that wavelength, because many of us believe that someone else should meet our needs. You need to meet your needs. I'm inspired by me, but I can be inspired by you, but I don't depend on you inspiring me, because I inspire myself. I want you to love me, but I already love me. But I want you to love me. I don't need you to love me. I like me. I want you to like me. I don't need you to like me, but I like me. The thing starts with you first, but many of us, because of our insecurities, we externally project onto others that we need that very thing from them. And in fact, even those who are avoidants, the very thing that causes them to actually be annoyed and to avoid is that they realize that they are projecting externally onto other people. Oh, I need them. So, because I need them, I don't like the feeling of needing them. That causes them to avoid. But what they don't realize is, you still externally projecting. It's not that you necessarily need them, but you do, but in some ways, is that you haven't done the work emotionally to center yourself to be secure. You don't like you at certain points. You have not done the work to actually start to face your own emotions as an avoidant. So what tends to happen is you actually instinctively, underneath the surface, project onto others, wanting their love, but afraid of the love that they're going to give because it might trap you. So you push away from them. But you don't realize you haven't done the work within yourself. It's within you haven't done the work. It's because you avoid you. So you now avoid them. I won't. You know what time it is.